So if you start seeing water on your floor mat in your Peugeot 406, especially from the rear seat, then understand what's going on. Some people, they will go and start messing with the windscreen, the rear windscreen. What do you even call it? They don't call this a windscreen. I think it's rear window. I don't know forgetting the name. Anyways, so where I know water usually gets into 406 from the rear, if you come and touch here, even if you have floor mat, remove your floor mat, touch here. If you feel weight, then means water is going entering and settling under that rock. And where does it usually enter to? You have to come here and inspect. See this rubber? So you look at what you're looking at is for under the rubber. So you look at it here. We just follow it until you come across something like this. You can see how clean this side is. Then here you can see that. So it means water is passing through. It's not supposed to pass through under. You can see this place lasts very well, but here you can see the pulled out. So it means it's passing through under this space. And when you look carefully, let me lift this space up. I hope the camera can be able to capture it. Can you see that hole? You can see there's a space here. You know. Let me see if I can use my other hand. Man, I can't use both hands. I wanted to. Anyway, if you look clearly, let me see if I'm passing you can see the space now. I'm using my other hand to block it. So that's where the water is going to, especially when you wash your vehicle or when it's raining, it will be seeping through, but it won't drop directly because the door here will not allow it so to go down from here, then enter under. So this side also has the same problem, and I've fixed it temporarily. It should be a permanent, well, can't really call it a permanent fix, just that I didn't have the color of the adhesive or the silicone gasket maker I'm supposed to use. So what I use in my own case, I use a silicone gasket maker. I don't like using this other strong adhesive, except that this guy is supposed to use black color, but there is one gray color that is handy right now. Today is Sunday, so means I can't get it until from Monday, Tuesday. Monday is even public holiday tomorrow, so I have to do what I have pending when I have time to get the black colored one. So not because this one doesn't work, but just to make it look neater. So what you do is this one has the same problem. You can look at it here. That one there's no water under, but here then obviously there is. So the only easier way to drain that thing is to remove the rear seat, remove this, then pull the rug. Luckily the water didn't come to the front, so it wasn't enough to, because if maybe it has come to this side, there are these sockets here that usually to affect. Oh, by the way, I cleaned that floor, so that's why it looks wet a little bit. Actually, this one I'm not touched it, it's very wet. So this one I fixed it. So what you now do in this case is oh man, there's nobody to hold this camera. You have to use this silicone gasket maker. Let me see if I can open the cover. So you push it out. then you use it to fill up that space between this rubber and the body of the car. And then you also use it to line it up all the way from here to this place and up to this place, and press it like this. Once you press it, you clean it off a little, as much the ones that touch the body, you wipe it off, then you close the door. So the door will help to hold the rubber to the body for it to dry off. So once it dries off, if you open it, then as this one you can see, already dry. So meaning that water cannot pass through it anymore until this thing becomes weak again, the silicone gasket maker. So you might say you could give it a panel beater so I can do it much neater, so that it might not really necessarily need to see all this there. But honestly, I don't care. In this case, this is my own car, so I don't care. The only thing is, if you use black color, it will kind of blend, it will really make it obvious. But it doesn't matter what you think, because the most important thing is to prevent water from getting into the vehicle when you are washing your car or doing the rainfall, which might, especially in 406, might go and mess up. There are 3 big sockets or thereabout under the front carpet, and that could affect your instrument panel or may even trigger the car to immobilize the vehicle. So always look at here. From here, that's where you know if it's actually leaking, but I don't think it affects. You could also do the front end as well. So like I said, it's easier to check it from here. You will see it will discolor it. It will discolor the place water is passing to. Permanent solution, I'm not sure changing this rubber will solve the problem, because number one, you will even see it. Where will you find this thing? Don't think you'll see the new one. And so in this case, I'm not even sure it's even about the rubber. I think it's probably there's a glue that is supposed to be there, but the glue has failed or something, so no longer holding it. So we have to improvise. So people always they do have this problem. So even it doesn't matter, it may not necessarily, but for now I can see on mine it happens from both sides of the rear doors, exactly the same spot on the other side and also here. So they also make sure you check in case yours might be maybe from the front end. You look at it to be sure it's not from there that is entering. Especially you start from the floor. Any floor that is wet, then you check the rubber from that side of the door. Which if it's dropping from here and settling under here, it may get to a point, if it gets too high, it will start to flow to the front. So it doesn't necessarily mean if you see it on the front that it will be only coming in from the front. No, you need to also come check the rear. Then you look at here to know if that's the case. Also, it's possible that it can also leak from here, but like I said, you need to rule out here before you go to that side. Likewise here, check all these. But the one with front is can always easily see it, especially when you are driving and it's dropping. You will see it as it's dropping. So, also, yeah, this thing as well. There's a water passage here that drops from under this plastic cover under the fender. If leaf go and block that passage, water will come up to the point that you start entering from inside. But that one, all you need to do is remove this plastic and clean, remove all the leaves and dirt, and it will start passing through easily. So the thing is, these cars, it doesn't matter, they will start aging. And once they start aging, all this will start to happen. And you have to now find a way to improvise. I this car will need some. Anyway, I will leave it till when I will repaint the car. You can see the driver's seat really has aged. Yeah, I started to. Every other seat are okay, but because basically I'm the one always in the car. So this is like 24 years of use. So yeah, just. So I might do it before I repaint the vehicle. Since it's only one seat, I need to change the leather. So I might not need to wait till when I repaint the car, but it's something that I need to do, obviously. Um, so, like I said, mine is not necessarily a neat job. I don't really care though. Like I said, I honestly don't care the way it is. But if you have to do it, use black gum. I just want to do it because most likely by the time that will be Tuesday, by the time I'll have time to go and look for the black gum, there will be rainfall, most likely 2-3 times or more. And more water will be going inside because I don't want it to look untidy. I'll be creating more problems. So I decided to use what I have. This can always easily be removed, so that's why I'm not so. I can always remove it, put the color, the normal color I want, and call it a day. I'll give it a panel beater that will make it look much neater to be able to address it, trim it very well. So you may not even be seeing the silicone gasket maker, what Nigeria has called black gum. You may not even see it. So I'm going to stop, end it here, so I can make out time to do this one as well. You can see the gum has started coming out. So at least now you know how you can, in other words, check yours if you're having that problem. Okay.